In the lobby of Financial Peace Plaza, Nate and Stacy are with us. Hey guys, how are you?
How are you doing?
Welcome, welcome. Now, what city do you guys live in?
Cincinnati, Ohio.
Fun, and you're in Nashville today to do your debt-free scream right here in our lobby.
That's correct.
I love it, I love it, I love it. Way to go. Very cool. So how much debt have you paid off?
$108,000.
Way to go. How long did that take?
Just about 5.5 years.
Okay, good, good. Is that your house and everything?
It is. Yeah. No, it's not. It's
Okay.
Student loans, car debts, credit cards, you name it, we had it.
Wow. Household income during the 5 years?
It started out at 125 when we started the program, went down to 77, and then went back up to 128 over time.
Okay. So what was the story on that? Mom quit and went home or what?
She did. We had 3 kids during that 5.5 year period.
Right.
So we
Okay.
made a decision when the first one was born that she was staying with the kids and be dedicated towards that. So,
Gotcha. Very cool. Nate, what do you do for a living?
I'm supply chain director for a healthcare company.
Oh, neat. Okay. Good for you. Supply chain's a good field. Very well done. All right. Very cool. 108,000. So what happened 5.5 years ago that make you think you could or should get out of debt?
We really felt like God was telling us to do this. At the time, I was working, and I had a friend who brought the CDs and was just like, check this out. I think guys would be interested. And I listened to it, and I was
Our
like...
CDs?
Yes.
Okay.
I listened to it, and I liked it, and I took it home, and he was just like, okay, I'll listen to it when I get a chance. And a couple weeks later, a couple at our church told us that they were going to start teaching the class. And I was just like, you know what? This is 2 times that we've been told about this. Maybe we should look more into it. And then we decided to go to the class, and when we got the message on dumping debt, that was when we got it. We were like, we absolutely have to do this. When
Ding,
I saw
ding,
the
ding.
light, yes, I was like, there's the light at the end of the tunnel.
So Financial Peace University, when you get to the dumping debt lesson, the bells go off, the whistles go off, and you hear the music. Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
you
getting
def-
out of debt,
You
right?
definitely get our attention.
Yeah, that's a wild lesson.
Yeah.
It's wild and crazy. Very cool. So this is a long time, 5.5 years.
It is.
You've been scratching and clawing for a while.
It's been a while. Long time.
What made you able to stay with it 5 years in a culture where people can't stay with things 5 minutes?
Well, continually saying no to each other and being motivated. We had plenty of naysayers and people who challenged what we were doing. So we just stayed the course and did not let us demotivate us from what we were doing. We knew it was the right thing to do. We knew it was a biblical thing to do. And we made sure we stayed steadfast in that direction. So it was tough. It was definitely difficult, but we just pulled through it.
You know, when people are losing weight and they say, hey, I'm on a diet, very few people go, oh, don't do that. That's crazy. Everybody's fat. Nobody does that, right?
Right.
But when you're getting out of debt, everybody goes, oh, don't do that.
Yeah.
You don't have to. Everybody's got debt. Don't you know everybody's got car debt? And it's like, it's weird. Everybody encourages you to lose weight, get in shape.
Yeah.
But when you're actually trying to get your finances in shape, the broke people, they all want to throw grenades over in your plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They always talk about perks and all the perks we're missing out on. And
The perks you're missing out on.
credit
Yeah.
cards and
Yeah, the perk you're missing out on is $108,000 worth of debt, baby.
Right.
Boom! Just like that. That's my perk. I'm free. Shut up. I like it. Very good. Very good. What was the hardest, craziest, or weirdest thing you did while you're getting out of debt?
I lost ESPN.
Man,
So we cut back on everything.
you wanted it bad.
I did. I just had the internet. That's all I had. So losing ESPN, and I got ridiculed for that. Like, how do you not have ESPN?
Yeah, I don't either. I don't know how a man does that. That's that's really serious right
That was
there.
tough.
Isn't it funny how we just look at something like that and we act like that's sacrificing?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, when I was a kid, we couldn't even spell ESPN, and we got along fine without it. It's hilarious. But, oh, my goodness. Well, that's amazing. Congratulations, you
Thank
guys.
you.
What advice do you give people when they walk up to you and say, man, I got $110,000 worth of debt. I can't do this. There's no way I can get out.
Well, first thing I would say, i.e. the secret, if you will, it is the budget. The budget and the envelopes were are I guess, the thing that made us be disciplined. It really changed our behavior. Because it was so different than what we did before. We were so
Dependent on our debit cards or credit cards.
Our credit cards, and that shift, that paradigm shift, is what shifted our behavior because it was so different. I mean, my wife was pregnant and she was walking into the gas station to pay for gas to walk back out and pump the gas.
They felt bad for me. They actually gave me a special card. So I wouldn't have to carry the baby in once she got here.
So those type of things, even when we forced ourselves to do it, once we forced it, the behavior came behind it, and thus the behavioral shift. So that was the secret. Doing a budget is very revealing, and then obviously doing things differently, following your program, then the behaviors will come behind it. So
using cash.
Were there times that you didn't think you were going to make it?
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
How'd you pull through that?
I don't know. What would you say, Stace?
I know a lot of times I tend to be the spender and he's the saver. So when I would get discouraged because we couldn't go on vacation or because we couldn't buy something that I wanted or something that I just knew the kids needed to have, I would run it past him and then sleep on it and say, he's probably right. We don't need that. We can wait.
Yeah, that's the hardest thing is the no.
Yeah.
Saying no. So that you can say yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, you live like no one else so that later you can live and give like no one else.
We said yes to this trip. So
Yeah, there you go. Well, you're an impressive couple. You're very fun to meet and to talk to. Thank you for your inspiration, because sticking with it 5.5 years is pretty amazing. All right, it's Nate and Stacy.
And we got little ones.
We got little ones.
And the little ones, the names are what?
We got Madison. Who's
Madison.
4. And we got Kyle
who's 2, and Nicholas, who's 7 months.
Okay, and Nicholas doesn't look like he's screaming much. He looks like he's out of it.
Yeah.
He's pretty much on nap mode.
Yeah.
All right, get the whole gang together, and let's have a great countdown. Nate, Stacy, and the team. Cincinnati, Ohio, $108,000 paid off in 5.5 years, making $125, then down to $77, then back up overtime to $128. Count it down. Let's hear a great debt-free scream.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. We're debt free!
Way to go, kiddo. Good job, you guys. I love it. I love it. I love it. Well done. Well done.